my amigos, K-Pasa, how's it going? Katie here. So, this, as you saw from the title of this live stream, is going to be a haul of all of the things that I got on my cruise. Now, we got back the 10th, and it's what, like the 21st? So, we've been back a while. So I'm gonna go through and show you guys the things that I got at the locations that we went to. We went to Honduras, Cozumel, and Belize. So, yes. So first I'm gonna start off with showing y'all my luggage tag. So here's my luggage tag. We went on the Carnival Dream, and if you haven't been on that, you should. Carnival cruises are the best. The last one that we went on was the Carnival Conquest, and this was my second cruise, and it was amazing. But the only thing that sucks is that we live in Missouri, and we drove to New Orleans, where it leaves from, and it takes 11 hours to get there, so it's always a fun drive. And by fun, I mean, oh my god, we literally drove through the night. We left at midnight. It was crazy. And then this was my, like, lanyard to hold my room key. And so, here's my room key. Don't know if you can see it. Oh, wait, is it upside down? No, it's not upside down. Alright, so it says Caitlin and where my room was. I was in deck 1, as you saw from my luggage tag. And the funny story as to how I got this, I had a safety pin for some reason, and I didn't have anything to hold my card with. So I safety pinned my card to my shirt for the first day. And I had to ask a lady something at the customer service desk, and she literally freaked out because I had my card safety pinned to my shirt. Now, I'm from a small town in Missouri. Like, no one here would think that that's weird. It's just like, yeah, okay, that's that. And so she's like, first of all, you need to take that off right now. And then she's like, here's a lanyard. You can have this lanyard. And I'm like, does she think I'm going to hurt somebody with the safety pin? Like, I just didn't want to lose my card. So I took off the safety pin. And I'm like, here, like, do you want it? Do you think I'm gonna hurt somebody? She's like, no, I don't want it. You can have it. She's like, just, this is a lot easier. And I'm like, okay. So, it's super cool. It has a boat on it, and you can actually take it off, and you can put your own photo in there. It's kind of like a locket type thing. Super cool. And then it has anchors on it, and anyone that knows me knows that I'm obsessed with the boats and the Navy and everything like that. So it says Carnival, and it has anchors on it. So that was super cool and super nice that the lady gave this to me for free when my mom paid for chintzy ones, and they were like 2 for $12. And I got this for free, and this was like a super fancy one, so this one would have been like, I don't know, 12 or more. So pretty cool, if I do say so myself. I'm sorry, I just got off work. But I needed to make a video because I haven't made a video in forever. So the first place that we went to was Honduras, and it was, I hope I don't butcher it, Rotan? Rodan? I think it's Rotan. And I got this bracelet. It's what is it called? Leather. It's leather. And I got it wet the last day on the cruise. My mom was like, you shouldn't have done that. And she's probably right, because it used to be hot pink, and now it's not hot pink, but I still really like it, so whatever. Then, anyone that knows me knows that I need a magnet, a keychain, and a postcard from every place that I go. So, I got all of those things from the last cruise and any other vacations that I've taken, so I had to add to the door, because all of the magnets are on the front door on the inside. So here's the one from Honduras that I got. And then here's the bag of things. So, I got a shot glass. It's pretty cool. I'm not doing this justice, but you know. And so it says Honduras on it. And then I got 2 of these shirts. This one, they're like longer shirts, or maybe it's like a dress or a nightgown or something. I don't know. I would sleep in it. I would wear it in public. And I got this color, and then I got a pink one that's either the same thing or really similar. But the pink one's disappeared somewhere, and I haven't worn it yet, so I don't know how. But whatever. And then I got this shirt for my friend Kaylee. So that's pretty cool. And then I got this shirt, which I think my mom got the same one of, for my friend Laura. And oh, then I got these bunny ears. And like the place that we got our drinks from on the beach was called Fat Tuesday, I think. Yeah. And it was Mahogany Bay Rotan, if you see. And so I got a sports bottle from there, Fat Tuesday, and it also says where we were at. And I got bunny ears because I got this sports bottle, but in reality I just wanted this bottle so that I have it as a souvenir. So it was like $15, I'll take it. And then like my mom ended up drinking what was in here. I didn't even drink it. I'm like, why the hell did they give me bunny ears? But whatever. So yeah, I got some bunny ears from Fat Tuesdays whenever I went there. And I don't know if I mentioned, but whenever we were at Honduras, we didn't do any excursions. We just took the skylift off the boat straight to the beach, and we had a beach day. So that was pretty cool. We rented some floats, and we floated around. Well, my dad also rented some snorkeling gear, but I refused to put that shit in my mouth, so I didn't do that. And my dad and uncle did though, and they went out really deep, and they saw a bunch of cool fish. I mean, I didn't see them, but they were like, "Look at this fish!" And I was like, "Wow, you found a fish!" But it was pretty cool. And I got burned. Well, actually, I got burned like the first 2 days on the boat, because that's like 2 or 3 days you're traveling to those places. And so I tanned, and I got tan, but I also like shed like a whole layer of skin because I was fried. But it's pretty cool though, because we only had to spend $15 to get on the like skyline thing that takes you from the beach to the boat to the beach, vice versa, and you could ride it as many times as you wanted. So it was pretty cool. Then we went to Belize. Now, oh my god, Belize. So, while we were in Belize, I decided that I wanted to go on the Mayan ruin excursion, and it's like a pricey excursion. It was like $100 or so per person, but they include food, so that's pretty cool. So basically, when we got to Belize, the boat couldn't stop at their shore. So the boat just basically like anchored in the middle of the ocean, and they had shuttle boats go to the cruise ship, and you got on the shuttle boat. And like my cousin and my aunt are like, get so seasick, and I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, yes, like we're finally in a smaller boat, like I can actually feel the waves, like holy crap, like this is awesome. My aunt and cousin are sitting there like, and I'm like, yeah. And so it took like 20 minutes or so to get from the cruise ship in the middle of the water to the actual island. And then once we got to the island, we literally went from getting off the boat to getting on a bus, because our total excursion was 7 hours, and it was literally the amount of time that we were ported at Belize. And so we got on a boat, and there's a 2-hour bus. We got on a bus, not a boat. And we got on the bus, and it was a 2-hour bus ride, and there was like a tour lady giving tours the whole time. And there was 5 of us, so I had to sit alone. So I made a new friend. I think her name was Carissa, I think. And she was my bus buddy, and she was the last person to get on the bus at every stop that we made. And I'm like, I don't have my bus buddy, we can't leave yet, like where is she? And a lot of people tried to sleep on the bus, but I couldn't sleep on the bus. So that was kind of, I don't know, annoying. And I was gonna take my headphones, and I was like, nah, Katie, you shouldn't do that. I should have taken my headphones, because I don't know. but their like culture and their language and like the way that they live and like their food, it's pretty cool. Like I learned some pretty valuable things, not valuable, but like I learned some pretty cool things about Belize, and so it's pretty cool to take like those tours because you like see their town, you see like the rural areas, like rural words. But anyway, so like I said, once we got there, we got straight on a bus. We went to the Mayan ruins and we decided to hike the highest ruin, which I believe they call the castle. And I'm afraid of heights. When I go to Six Flags here in St. Louis, I don't ride the Superman because I rode it a few times and literally I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. But I climbed this pyramid and there's pictures of me at the top. Check out my Instagram, KatieSue48, and they. Oh no, I didn't show you these from Honduras. We'll show you those at the end. But there. What am I saying? There was. People looked like ants from the very top of it. My aunt only climbed up half of it. My cousin, uncle, and my cousin's boyfriend climbed up all of it. And I was just looking over the edge like, oh my god. And I'm like, Katie, don't puke. This is not the time to puke. Like, you can't do that. So I'm just like, okay, someone take my picture so we can get down. But I was like, I have to have photographic evidence that I was up here or else my dad will never believe it. And so I did. I climbed it. And if you want to see some of the souvenirs that I got in Belize, I got these 2 bracelets that I don't know why I haven't put them on yet. I got, this is the magnet, and then this is, well, is that, no? I don't know. That doesn't exactly look like the one that we climbed, but it's kind of like a reference. So that was pretty cool. And then I got a shot glass. It's the 4 tequila stages. Shots. Everybody. Oh no, I don't know. And then I got, I swear, if all of this falls off, I'm going to be so sad. Because I just need this. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. It's gonna dare. Okay. And then I got this backpack. Because my mom got a backpack in Honduras and I was jelly. So, it's super cool. Good for like adventures, going on little hikes. And it's like colorful and I love it. Because, look, it just matches my aesthetic, which is pink and black. And so, yeah. And then, so once we got done hiking the pyramid or ruin, we went and got food and they fed us their rice and beans, which they have in some kind of coconut cream, and it actually tasted pretty cool, like pretty good. It had like some like cinnamon mixed in, and it was interesting. And then they gave us chicken. And I was the smallest one out of the family that was there, and they gave me the biggest piece of chicken. And I'm sitting there like, so do you want to eat my chicken? Because like I can't eat all of the chicken. And they're like, no. And I'm like, any other time you people are like, oh yeah, food. But they didn't want to eat my chicken, and I felt like a waste because people didn't want to eat my chicken. And so then after that, we took the 2-hour bus ride back to where we needed to be, and we didn't have time in the shop. Like the things that I showed you that I got, like as you notice, I don't have a postcard. I have a magnet, but I don't have a postcard from Belize, which really bothers me because like I got some from Cozumel, but I've already been to Cozumel, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. But there wasn't any at the shops that were right on the port. And so, like, my cousin and I shopped while my aunt and uncle stayed in line for us to get back in line with them to get on the shuttle and go back to the boat. So it was kind of like, But I mean, I'm not complaining too much because I did some pretty cool things. I freaking climbed a Mayan ruin. How many people can say they did that? and I ate the native food that was there, so that's pretty cool. So we were supposed to be back at 3:15, which is 4:15 boat time, and we didn't get back until 30 minutes before dinner. Our dinner was at 6 o'clock. We got back on the boat at 5:30. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I don't even think we were the latest ones. Like, we were the latest excursion, but I'm pretty sure there was a few extra people that were late, more late than we were. And so we left pretty fast after the rest of, like, my excursion got back on the boat, though. And then after that, we went to Cozumel. And so, in Cozumel, we did the exact same thing we did last time. Anyone remember? I don't know if I made a video about it. We went to the tequila factory. And I show you how tequila's made, or how they make their tequila, and like that they make and they sell there. And we got to take shots. Family shots are the best shots. And so there was like 6 or 8 of us. Let's see, my mom, dad, me, my cousin, her boyfriend, my aunt, uncle, and then the other aunt. So 8. There was 8 of us, and so we all took shots, and it was a great time. And then my mom bought pina colada tequila. No, did she buy pina colada? Yeah, because there was only 7 bottles left, and so she got one of those, and it tastes pretty good. And then my cousin got 2 bottles, one for her and then one for her dad, because her dad's birthday was like the next day or something. So that was pretty cool. And so, like I said, then we went to some shops and we bought some things. And so I'll show you what I bought. Like I said, we already went to Cozumel. So I got this postcard because my brother, like, in case y'all didn't notice, I didn't mention him for that excursion. He actually got to go swim with the dolphins. His excursion was like $150 though. Like, holy shit. But anyway, so I got this to, you know, remember what Dylan did. And then I just got this one. It just kind of shows, like, where it ports. Like, the boat, and then there's, like, a boardwalk, and you just kind of, like, walk to the port. So that was pretty cool. And then I got, wait, should I show you the shot? Shots. This is a shot glass that I kept for me during Cozumel. I was like, cool. And the shot is ginormous. Give me like 3 of those. Thank you. And then I got this shirt. And it's just teeny. It says Cozumel in the Caribbean. And then it has the same thing on the back. Shots. And then I got me and Leah blankets from Mexico. I already have one from the last cruise. I got this one for Leah. And then I got this one from me. And again, check it out. It matches my wall. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. Look at that. It matches the wall. It's the same color as the wall. And then, let's see, Cozumel. I actually slept most of the time we were at the port because the tequila made me sick with all the different kinds of alcohol that we tried and like the different types of tequilas. There was only like 6, but I had so much sun because no matter how sunburned I got, I didn't leave the sun. And so I was taking shots upon already basically having sun poisoning. And I never like actually got sick, but I took a nice 3-hour nap. And I was like, cool, glad we're done with that. I'm gonna go to bed. See you at dinner. So I slept until dinner. Oh well. And let's see. So that's basically all that I got on my excursions. Well, for me anyway. I got my friends Jason, Haley, and Corey shot glasses, 3 shot glasses each from each place. And then, you know, me, of course. And then 1 shot glass from the 3 places, so 3 shot glasses altogether. And like I said, I got Leah that blanket, and Laura and Kaylee the shorts. But yes, I haven't printed out any pictures yet, but I'm going to definitely make another baby scrapbook and keep it definitely, because I like to keep all of this stuff, and I have it all from 2012, so like seeing the difference between us in 2018 versus 2012, you know. Also, my mom was on this cruise and she didn't get to go on the last one, so it was like so awesome having her there. It was cool. It was really cool, and she like totally loved everything, and like seeing the boat, she was like, oh my god. But this boat was actually bigger than Conquest, and I was like, holy crap. It was cool. So if you guys have a chance to go on a cruise, y'all definitely need to go on a cruise, because it is a great time and you won't regret it. And honestly, if you can just afford to get you there and go on the cruise, you don't really have to spend money. You don't need to drink alcohol. They feed you. They have some drinks available for you. And they give you entertainment. And you don't have to pay at the ports. You can just get off and go look around and take pictures. So it could actually be pretty cheap if you wanted it to be. But I don't know, just something you should think of. Oh, also, apparently, my card was a different color, because the more cruises that you've been on, the different colors that your cards change to. Because my mom's was blue, and mine was red, and Dylan's and Dad's was red, but my mom's was blue. And then, like, my aunts and uncles were, like, yellow, but then other people's were, like, different colors, and it didn't really make sense, so it made sense for my family, kind of, but it didn't really make sense for other people that I heard. So I was like, But, yeah. So, like I said, if you want to check out more pictures, go check out my Instagram, because there's a bunch of pictures I've been up. So, adios, my amigos. Bye.